I usually don't have time to prepare for meetings. I'm good enough where I really don't need to.
Everyone's so busy, it's perfectly acceptable to multitask. How else can you get everything done?
The great thing about audiovisual equipment is that it's so intuitive, you can easily just figure it out.
My internal client, John Dooley, he just loves us. We can do no wrong in his eyes.
I've got a lot of important projects going on. They involve me where my expertise can help. Otherwise, I don't need to be in the know.
I am pumped for this meeting with John. This is some great FaceTime for our team. Sue, Kenny, did you guys get the invites I sent out? Because I haven't had a response from either of you.
Oh, sorry. I've been so busy I haven't had time to respond. But I'm planning on being there. And Mark, don't worry, I'm prepared to speak.
I'll be there if you think you'll need me.
Yes, I might need you there just in case John asks me about the system update you just put through. We should get going. The meeting starts in 5 minutes.
Oh, Mark, did you update all the PowerPoint slides with the most recent data?
Yeah, I gave it to Ned. He said that he would upload the deck. We're all set.
That's great. Let's go.
How hard is it to respond to a meeting invite? When a reply is requested, either you reply that you'll be there or you won't. Sue always thinks she's too busy to commit her time. It's very helpful when I know who will be there. After all, she's supposed to speak about the quality improvements.
Mark is so last minute. We were about to meet with one of our most important leaders, John Dooley, via video conference, and he really doesn't know if the PowerPoint slides are updated. I think this might blow up in our faces.
I have a million things on my plate, and Mark wants me in the meeting just in case. I'll get there when I get there.
Hey guys, the meeting is supposed to start like right now. Hey Ned, what's the problem with the video conferencing? John is waiting.
I can't seem to get the visual side up on our end. I mean, it looks like we're connected. We can see John, but he can't see us.
Well, he'll understand if we're a little late. You know, he knows we're busy and he just loves us. And, oh look, he's wearing the loud red power shirt. So I'll just compliment him on that and he'll be fine with our lateness.
Oh, here's the problem, Ned. The lens cap is on.
Jane, I'm sorry my red power shirt offends you. At least I'm appropriately dressed according to our dress code. What's with the shirt? Is it Spirit Week? Can we get going? I had to get up at 4 this morning to make this meeting, and I really have a full day ahead of me.
I don't believe, Jane. Whenever you go into a meeting, you always have to assume that all the cameras and mics are live, even if you can't see or hear anything. Mr. Dooley couldn't see us, but he could hear every word, and the call was recorded. Now Jane's loud red power shirt remark will live on forever. Great career limiting move.
Why did I wear that sports hoodie? It's a video conference. I wasn't thinking that John could see us too. In high definition, no less.
The lens cap was on. Couldn't Ned have tested the equipment prior to the meeting start time? Mark arranged for Ned to get in the room early. What happened?
It would have been nice if Mark remembered that I'm in a different time zone. 4 in the morning is early. And what's wrong with my red power shirt? I'm making a fashion statement.
Thank you for coming to the meeting today. Sorry we're running a little late, but let's get started. John?
Yes. Basically, I'd like to hear how you're coming with the whimsical company quality project. Specifically, the steps that you have made to identify the key areas where we can improve our processing times. And I'd also like to hear about the things that you're able to do right now to help resolve some of the immediate issues that our client participants have been facing recently.
Thanks, John. Let me just start by saying...
All right, Jeff, I'll text you once I'm done in here. Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh yeah, Ned, is the PowerPoint ready?
Here goes. I mean, there, it's up. Can you see it on your side, John?
So, as you can see by the first slide, we made some great improvements.
That's the wrong version, Mark.
Ned, if you must whisper, don't do it when you're sitting next to the microphone. I just heard what you said. Mark, does that slide say improvement since July 23rd? That was 2 weeks ago.
Why, yes, it does, John, sir. Ned, I asked you to load in the updated version of the PowerPoint.
That's the PowerPoint you gave me.
I'm so sorry, John. I was in a hurry. I thought I saved the updated file. So, can you go over the recent quality improvements that you made? Sue!
Oh, what? Oh, it's my turn? You finished your part of the presentation already?
Sir, I'll just run to my desk to get the right file. Sorry, just take a minute.
Hi, John. As Mark just said, some of the key processing items that we've been working on streamlining have resulted in dramatically decreased wait times for the implementation team.
Sue, Mark didn't get that far yet.
He had the wrong version of the PowerPoint.
In fact, if you'd put your BlackBerry down when the meeting began, you'd have noticed that Mark hadn't gotten started at all. Were you answering a client email?
Not exactly.
Was it something that could have waited until this meeting was finished?
Well,
People, it's now 4:15 in the morning for me. I'm tired and I have a full day to look forward to, and so far this meeting has not been productive at all. Now let's start with some content. Mark, do you have the correct presentation now? And Sue, I need you to be part of this meeting, and unless there's a client emergency, can you refrain from multitasking?
Yes. Sorry, John.
Great. Now let's try this again from the top. No more interruptions. Mark, let's hear what you got.
Thanks. As I was starting to say before, the different areas we've identified where there's room for improvement are...
Could you speak up? I can't hear you.
Yes, and on this slide, I have the 4 categories, and underneath I've listed the specific points that fall under those categories, and next to those are the numbers that we implemented with the improvements, and right are the numbers now. You'll see that for the most part that some of the things are noticeably improving, and we think that the folks at Whimsico are excited about the upswing in those said numbers. Why did I not have the updated presentation file loaded? And why didn't I just check the numbers before the meeting started?
I'm not even a part of the quality team. If your contribution to the meeting is less than 5 minutes, then why do people insist on inviting you to waste the whole hour of your day? I could have simply provided Mark and Sue with the info and had the whole hour back.
Okay, that was the worst meeting I'd ever been to. When it finally got started, I could barely even hear Mark because he was not using the microphone. Also, there's some times and places where you should focus on the meeting and not your electronic devices. Most things aren't so urgent that people can wait a few minutes before reading their texts.
And so I think we are on the right track. I anticipate that if we tweak some of the processes and incorporate some of the ideas that we had during this meeting, we should see another tick up in
We scheduled this room for 9 o'clock. You almost done?
Yeah, we're almost done. We're sorry we went over.
Okay, let's meet again in 2 weeks at a more reasonable time. And please, next time, be on time and prepared. Thanks.
Would I do things differently next time? Well, I'm never going to have a meeting like that again. So disorganized. Next time, I'm going to come prepared with the right materials. We're going to start and end the meeting on time. And I guess we really didn't need Kenny there. I should have just invited the people relevant to the topic.
In the future, I'm going to arrive on time and not disrupt the meeting in progress. If I am going to be late because of conflict, I'm going to let the facilitator know beforehand.
Always be respectful in meetings. Present yourself well and speak with integrity. You never know who could be listening.
From now on, I'm definitely going to make sure that I test all the audio-video equipment and make sure it's really ready to go. And leave the equipment and the room in proper order for the next meeting. Nice and straight, you know? You never know if the group using the room after us is going to be hosting a client. I mean, come on, that would be embarrassing.
From now on, I'm going to listen and pay attention to what's going on during the meeting, so I'm not caught off guard when called on to speak. Sometimes it's okay to use your electronic devices. Sometimes it's rude. It's my friend asking about my plans for this weekend.